Miguel left. He spent all that time playing video games with Charity, and then he went home.
I know, Kay. He had to study.
Yeah, to make up for all the schoolwork that he missed while he was hovering over poor little Charity.
Kay, I know you've heard this before, but chill out! There is nothing you can do about the situation now.
I'm just so sick of everything in my life revolving around little Miss Goody Two-Shoes. You know, she could have her own telethon. Only I am the only one giving to this charity.
Very funny.
It's not supposed to be funny. She moved into my home. She took my new room, and now she's taking the only boy that I've ever loved.
Kay, Charity is your orphaned cousin. Your parents took her in because her mother died, and so they gave her your room. Big deal.
Big deal? You know I was planning to seduce Miguel in that room. It was supposed to be our little love nest.
Yeah, Kay, I know of your plans, but I still don't think they would have been too easy to carry them out.
Why not? I'm just as beautiful as Charity. Probably more beautiful, right?
Yes, Kay, I think you're very beautiful.
You're my best friend. That doesn't count.
I don't think it has anything to do with what you look like on the outside. I think Miguel cares about Charity because of who she is on the inside.
That's the lamest reason I've ever heard. Wait, are you saying that I'm not beautiful on the inside?
No, Kay. Let's go inside, get some videos, and relax in your room.
My old room that I have to share with my horrid mutant sister? No, I'd rather do anything than look at Jessica's smug little face. Let's go somewhere.
Okay, where?
I don't know. Any place where you don't have to look at Jessica or Charity.
I know. Let's go find Chad.
Chad?
Come on, Kay. You'd promised you'd help me get him interested in me. So when are you going to do it?
Right now.
Really? How?
Trust me. I have a plan.
What's this song? I've never heard it before.
Oh, I'm not sure. You'll have to ask my new DJ.
Maybe I do know you better than you think.
That boy is bad news. I need to keep him away from Simone and out of my family's life.
Oh, no!
What's wrong? Something wrong?
I thought I forgot the cream for your coffee, but I didn't.
Oh, should have known it was something important.
Why did I have to be so hard on Ethan? Just because he called me Teresa doesn't mean that he loves her instead of me. He wouldn't have planned this romantic dinner for us if she meant anything to him. I'm going to apologize and ask him to forgive me for my silly jealousy. Excuse me. Didn't realize I'd be interrupted.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Nice, Chad. Thanks, man. Sounds good. Livens up the place, you know?
Yeah, well, thanks for giving me something to do. You know, I used to be in the music business back in L.A. Listen,
Yeah, what'd you do?
worked for a label, assisting the producer. And I did some mixing, picked the talent, you know. Well, actually, I put a lot of heart and soul into that job.
So what happened? I mean, why'd you leave the music business?
I didn't. It left me. It's a long, boring story anyway, but, you know, I'm gonna get back into it one of these days. I just feel like I don't know, like a big part of my life is missing without music, you know? I mean, music is just like, just touches my soul, you know?
Yeah, man, I can see how important it is to you. What about girls?
What about it?
Good-looking guy like you must have had your soul touched by a few women.
No, you know, a few. But, women just complicate things too much, you know? I mean, in the beginning, everything's cool. You know, you go out, you know, you're having a pretty good time, you know. And then they just want to start controlling you. They just tying you down.
Yep. I've been there, buddy.
Yeah, but you see, music doesn't tie you down. See, music just frees you up, man. Music just lets you be who you are.
On the other hand, the right girl can make you feel better than anything. At least as good as music. Maybe you just haven't found the right woman.
Maybe not.
Hey, so what's your plan to help me get Chad?
Well, I was very interested in what you had to tell me about that pool hall.
You were? Why?
Well, I have a feeling Chad might be there. I mean, that's where he was last time, right?
Yes, but it's not a very nice part of town.
Simone, you told me going to the pool hall was exciting.
It was, but it's a little dangerous.
Well, that's good. Danger just adds to the thrill. Let's be a little dangerous, Simone.
I don't know.
Come on, do you want Chad or don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, then you have to be a little more adventurous. A man like Chad doesn't want to be with a little girl. He'll want to be with someone who's on the edge, like he is.
Maybe you're right.
I'm right, period. Come on, what do you say?
It would be fun to go back there, especially if Chad were there. But it's getting late. What do we do about our parents?
That's easy. You just tell your mom that you're having dinner at my house, and I'll tell my mom I'm going to your house.
Okay, let's do it. I'm really anxious to see Chad.
Good. We can call our parents on the way there.
I'm glad Whitney isn't here to follow me tonight.
Oh, I know. Thank goodness. Tonight's going to be a really good night. Let's go.
Where do you two think you're going?
Gwen,
It was a mistake for me to come back here.
don't go. This is not what it looks like. You have to let me explain.
All right, explain.
Teresa was coming down the stairs, and she tripped. She was falling, and I caught her.
You could have come up with something more plausible if you cared. Obviously, you don't care.
Gwen, you know that's not true.
You're not the man I thought you were, Ethan. I don't even know who you are anymore. Going home.
Gwen, don't run away. Please let me talk to you. Teresa, are you all right?
I just hurt my ankle. I'm so sorry. I hope Gwen's not too upset.
It's not your fault. She just misunderstood. I have to go after her and try to explain what happened.
Of course.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Thank you for catching me. I feel like such a klutz.
Well, your shoe's ruined. The heel broke right off.
I know.
Look, I know you got that date tonight with that guy you're crazy about. Why don't you go up to my sister's bedroom and find some shoes? You can borrow anything you need.
That's so nice of you.
There's no reason both of our evenings should be ruined. Well, I have to go find Gwen.
Yeah, go. Thank you again. Luis, I have your coffee.
No, what the heck?
I'm so sorry.
Look what you've done to my paper, my clothes.
I'm really sorry.
Leave it, I can do it.
Let me help.
Give me that. Now you've ruined my paper.
I was just trying to help.
You did that on purpose.
Excuse me?
I said you did that on purpose.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. You deliberately dumped coffee all over me.
You are so paranoid. Why would I do that?
I don't know. But why did you wreck 2 of my police cars? Why did you smash me in the head with a bottle?
You know I meant to hit the mugger. I hit
Right.
you accidentally.
Just stay away from me, all right?
Oh, wait, she said she was sorry.
Words, Hank. Just words. I'm going to change.
He's right. You did that on purpose. How come?
So where are you two going?
Lighten up, Whitney. We were just going to get some videos to watch. Simone's having dinner at my house tonight.
Did you ask Mom?
I was just about to call her. I'm positive she'll say yes, and who made you my bodyguard?
You ought to be grateful to me for last night. Does Kay know what happened?
Yeah, Simone told me. She went to an orgy and she smoked dope and she got crazy, and you swooped in and saved her life.
Oh, you are so funny, Kay. Look, just don't stay out too late, okay? You didn't get very much sleep last night after your big adventure at the pool hall.
All right, I won't stay out late. Is that all?
Yes. Has Chad called you since last night?
No, I haven't heard from Chad. And I don't expect to after the big scene you made in the pool hall last night.
If you're lucky, you won't hear from him, Simone. Mom wants you to stay away from him. And I do too.
Are you through lecturing? Because Simone and I would really like to go pick out those videos.
Anyway, just remember, Mom wants you to stay away from Chad. And remember, Chad Harris is nothing but trouble.
Yo, you guys, got room for one more?
Okay. Put your money in the pot.
Alright. Yo, this ought to be fun. I can use the bread, too.
You're pretty sure of yourself, aren't you? But you have to win first.
Hey, I like being optimistic, okay? Rack 'em up.
Okay. Come on, Sharon. You pretended to stumble, and then you threw the coffee all over Luis. Why did you do that?
All right, Hank. There was something in that newspaper that I didn't want Luis to see.
Why? What's in the paper?
Hank, just take my word for it. Luis cannot see what's in that newspaper.
This is really important to you, isn't it?
Yes, very important.
Well, I'm going to the book cafe to get another paper, and I think I'll read it there. I had a little line of fire.
Let me go get the paper for you.
No, you stay here. I want you to start decorating for the Halloween party.
Halloween party?
Yeah, you know, kids get together, wear costumes.
I know what Halloween is.
I'll give you a hand.
Thank you, Hank.
Now, you just make sure she works, too. It'll use up a bunch of those hours you still owe me.
Oh, believe me, I'm counting the hours till I'm out of here.
Oh, well, it can't end soon enough for me either.
Well, at least that's one thing we totally agree on. Damn. I thought if I could get down there and get to the newspaper before he did, that I could come back and tell him they were sold out.
Maybe I can help. Beth, hey, it's Hank. Great, how you doing? Listen, I need you to do me a favor. Luis is on his way down there to buy a newspaper. I need you to put all the newspapers away and tell him they're sold out. No, I'm serious. Look, I'll explain later, okay? All right, thanks, Beth. Bye.
How could he do this to me? Oh, forget it, Ethan. I'm so sick of your lies. Oh, damn, that's gotta be Ethan. Forget it.
Come on, Gwen. Pull over. We have to talk.
Oh, all right, all right.
Finally.
Gwen, what are you doing?
Just go away, Ethan. I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Will you please let me explain?
No, I know the explanation. You find the lovely Teresa irresistible.
It's not true. You've just completely misunderstood. Gwen, will you please get out of the car, take a walk with me, let me explain what happened? I hate leaving things the way they are. Please?
I don't want to get into it with Whitney again either.
What's up, Teresa?
Hey,
I was surprised to hear from you. I thought you were having that dinner with Ethan tonight.
so did I. But I was wrong.
But I thought he asked you to plan a romantic dinner for two.
He did, for him and Gwen.
Oh, I'm sorry. He must have been really hurt, huh?
I was devastated, Whitney.
Well, I hate to say it, but I didn't believe it when you told me. I had a feeling that that dinner was never going to happen.
No, you were right.
Well, what did he say when you came all dressed up for dinner?
He assumed I was going to dinner with my boyfriend. The one I told him was the man of my dreams.
The one you described that he didn't recognize as himself.
Yeah, that's the one.
And you let him believe that you were going to meet your boyfriend, right?
What else could I do?
Well, at least now you know exactly where you stand with Ethan, which is nowhere. So now you can give up this fantasy and get on with your life, right?
Well, that's what I thought, too. At first.
What do you mean, at first?
Well, Whitney, my heart was absolutely broken. I thought I would have to give up my fantasy, but no more. Now, I know I have a chance with Ethan.
Here we go again. What makes you think you have a chance?
I just know it's gonna work out. Ethan and I will be together.
That was really sweet of you, Hank. Thank you.
Hey, I'm a sweet guy. What can I say?
Yes, you are. Not like most men I've met.
That's a good thing, I hope?
Oh, that's a very good thing. For instance, most men would have pressured me into telling them what it was I was hiding from Luis.
Well, I just figured if you wanted me to know, you'd tell me. I mean, I would never pressure you. I firmly believe that a person has a right to their own privacy.
Good. So do I.
I mean, I wouldn't want somebody snooping around into my life, you know what I'm saying?
Why, are you wanted in 20 states or something?
Well, not exactly, but, you know, I do have a few things in my past that I'm not particularly proud of, but...
Oh, sounds like you have some secrets.
Well, maybe when you get to know me better, you'll find out. It's amazing what comes up during pillow talk.
I take that back. You are like most men I've met.
Not very subtle. I have to admit, though, I am kind of curious about what you're trying to hide from Luis. I mean, he's my best friend, and I just pulled a fast one on him. It won't hurt him, will it?
No, but Let's just say it would upset Louise terribly, and it would hurt the lives of 2 other people.
Certainly didn't take you long to get Teresa in your arms. Someone you claim you don't care about.
I don't care about her, not like that. I've told you time and again she means nothing to me.
It didn't look like nothing.
Gwen, you said yourself that wasn't the Ethan you knew. You're right, it wasn't. I would never do that to you. I love you, you know that.
I'm beginning to wonder, Ethan. I saw the way you were looking at each other.
She fell, I caught her. I was worried that she might have hurt herself, that's all.
Oh, and I'm sure her falling was a total accident.
It was. Look. You see? This is her shoe. Her heel broke right off. That's why she fell.
How convenient. Happened just when I walked back in.
You can't think she did that deliberately.
I don't know what to think anymore.
Well, whatever you're thinking about Teresa and me, just stop it. There's nothing going on.
Except that poor little Teresa fell and you were there like Prince Charming.
Gwen, I would have caught her even if I knew you were coming in. She could have hurt herself really bad if she would have fallen onto the floor.
Well, I guess it could have been a bad fall.
Gwen, I'm sorry you got the wrong idea, but it was just an accident.
Look, I know everything you're saying makes sense. To a man, okay?
Well, what's that mean?
It means that women have a certain kind of radar when it comes to other women. And I've told you before, I think Teresa has feelings for you.
Empty. Unbelievable. Not a copy of the Herald anywhere.
I'm beginning to wonder now if you have feelings for Teresa, too.
Bartender, set them up. For me and my friends. I'll even buy the loser a brew. Hey, loser. Thanks. I like a cocky player. Makes winning that much sweeter.
Chad won! Yay! That was amazing!
I believe that's my money you holding. Yo, Dick. Go ahead and serve that round of drinks to a friend and his buddies.
You got it, man. You, gonna get rid of your fan club?
Don't worry about it. Okay, Simone.
Chad, that was awesome. How'd you learn to play pool so well?
Practice makes perfect. Listen, why don't we get out of here? Find someplace more interesting.
Go somewhere else?
Sure, why not? We don't know much about this end of town, do we, Simone? You can show us around, Chad.
All right, that's it. Oh, by the way, how did you get away from your watchdog?
Oh, he means Whitney, of course.
You know she'd be going nuts if she knew you were down here again tonight, right?
You don't have to worry about her sister.
No, she's probably at home by now, being the good little daughter she is, sound asleep.
Gwen, that is utterly ridiculous.
Is it? Because I think I have very good grounds to be suspicious.
Well, you're not being suspicious. You're being idiotic.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, maybe I am an idiot. I'm an idiot for believing in you all these years, Ethan.
Gwen, I didn't say you were an idiot.
Yeah, you did, and I don't appreciate it, not one bit.
Yeah, I don't know what they're fighting about, but I don't care. I've had enough of the Crane family tonight. Tonight? What am I talking about? I've had enough of them for a lifetime.
Gwen, will you please believe me? I have no feelings for Teresa, and she has none for me. And I've told you over and over again she's in love with someone else.
Then why does she look at you the way she does?
What way?
The way a woman looks at a man she wants.
Sweetheart, I don't know what you see in Teresa's eyes, but it's not what I see. She has a guy.
Who? Who is this mysterious man?
I don't know. She's never told me, but she was on her way to meet him tonight when her heel broke. Gwen, please don't blame her for this. She hasn't done anything. She just got caught in the middle, and she feels terrible that you're upset.
Oh, I would love to believe that, Ethan, but I don't. Look, you might think I'm crazy, but I know I'm not imagining things. I know there's something more to this.
You still think Teresa has feelings?
Yes, I do. It hurt me to see you with Teresa at the ballet, and it hurt me to hear you tell her what beautiful eyes she has, exquisite eyes. And it really hurt me when you called me Teresa, but what hurt me most of all was to see her in your arms tonight. And her fall might have been an accident, Ethan, but my intuition tells me that when she was in your arms, she was exactly where she wanted to be.
I just wanted to get out of there, but all of a sudden I tripped on the stairs and I fell and Ethan caught me.
So what you're trying to tell me is you're gonna have a future with Ethan because he caught you when you fell down the stairs.
Whitney, you didn't see it. It was a magical moment. Look, I know it sounds impossible to you, but if you could have seen the way Ethan looked at me, he looked so deeply into my eyes, I felt like I'd been hypnotized. And you know what he said?
What?
He said I had absolutely exquisite eyes.
He said that when he was looking into your eyes.
Isn't that incredible?
You know, Teresa, you are my best friend, and I love you, but I don't want to see you hurt again. Ethan loves Gwen. He's gonna marry her. You have to accept that.
I can't, and I won't.
Hey, sis.
Hey.
Whitney. You all dressed up for it, Teresa?
Oh, well, I just got this, and I put it on to show Whit.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh. Well, I just ran into that Prince Ethan with that Deb Gwen.
You did?
Yeah, and it looks like things aren't so wonderful among the jet set.
What do you mean?
Well, they were arguing. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but they're definitely not happy with one another.
Wow. You couldn't hear what they were fighting about?
No, and I didn't want to hear. I just know that I feel sorry for that girl for getting mixed up with a guy like Ethan Crane. Now, Teresa, I know you didn't believe me about Ethan, but I know I'm right. Now, you're lucky you didn't get involved with that jerk. Or any other Crane, for that matter.
Luis, I can't believe Ethan and Gwen were fighting in public. I mean, where were they? In a restaurant or something? Or...
No, right out on the street. Just around the corner.
Well, I gotta go. You come with me, Whit?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta go back to the youth center.
Okay.
I'll see you at home.
Yeah, I'll see you. Okay. Come on, Whitney. Maybe they're still around the corner.
Teresa, I know what you are thinking, but you cannot do it, okay?
I have to do it, Whitney. I have to find out what Ethan and Gwen are fighting about. This could be the chance I've been waiting for.
Hey.
Hey, did you get your paper?
No. They're all sold out at the book cafe. I couldn't find one anywhere.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out the news.
Well, nothing happened today anyway.
No?
No, this is Harmony. You know, and even if something did happen, you're the police. You would know about it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's just that reading the paper is my only form of relaxation. I guess a little downtime. You better watch out for her, Hank. She's a one-woman demolition team.
Come on, Louise. She's not that bad.
Not for you, maybe. Yeah, maybe I am really the only object of her destruction.
She's got a good heart. She's a nice girl.
I don't want to hear it, Hank. I have first-hand information on Sheridan Crane. All I want to do is find out how I can get her to finish her community service hours early.
You know, you keep mentioning that. You're really serious, aren't you?
As a heart attack. Maybe I can count her driving time. Just anything to get her away from me.
I assume you're talking about me.
You assumed right.
Louise, aren't you being a little rough on her?
Rough. Did you see the 2 cars that she smashed up? Were you there when she bashed me over the head with a bottle?
Those were accidents.
Yeah, but dumping hot coffee all over me was no accident.
I told you.
Yeah, you said you were sorry.
I was going to explain how it happened.
No need to explain. You're a Crane. I'm a Lopez Fitzgerald. When the 2 families cross paths, problems happen. Now, the sooner you finish up here, the better for both of us.
have to get closer. What do you hear what they're saying?
Look, Teresa, this is where I get off. Just don't let him see you, okay?
It must have been so interesting growing up in a big city like LA.
Interesting, yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Seriously, Chad, you've done so much already and you're not that old yourself.
Well, that's the interesting part of L.A. You grow up fast. Oh, well, check that out. Well, somebody in this town has got some big money. That's a damn nice speedboat.
Okay, so what do I do now?
What do you mean?
I mean, I want to get closer to him. I want him to notice me like a man notices a woman.
Okay. Why don't you trip and fall into his arms? He'll notice you once he has his arms around you.
I'm not sure I can do.
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I didn't see the crack in the boardwalk.
But you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. So, where should we go now?
I don't believe it. I thought you were having dinner at Kay's.
We just on our way.
This is all your fault, isn't it? What'd you do? Call Simone to get her to come out and then to lie to me about where she was going?
Would you just chill out? Your sister wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Chad didn't call me. Kay and I decided to go out, and that's it. So stop blaming Chad.
Stop defending him, Simone. You are in big trouble.
Why don't you just leave Simone alone? She wasn't doing nothing. And what if I did call up and ask out? Is that against the law?
Our parents have forbidden her to see you.
Oh. Why is that?
They don't allow either of us to hang out all hours of the night or to hang out in pool halls with weirdos.
Whitney, you're embarrassing Simone.
Too bad. You know, you guys are both in big trouble. I covered for you last night, Simone, but I am not going to keep it up. I'm telling Mom and Dad tonight.
Whitney, no.
Would you just lighten up, Whitney? We weren't doing nothing wrong. Just hanging out, having a good time, that's all.
You need to stay out of this, okay?
Please don't tell Daddy.
Look, please don't tell my parents either. They will ground me for sure.
All right. I'll keep it quiet for now. But you guys need to go home immediately, okay? Or Simone, I swear.
Okay, fine. We're going.
I'm gonna deal with you later, Simone.
Chad, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll see you again.
No, you won't.
Come on, Simone. Bye, Chad.
You know, I'm not finished with you yet.
Oh, I could kill my sister. I've never been so humiliated in my entire life.
She has to pay, Simone. We'll think of a way.
Chad must think I'm the biggest loser in the whole world.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he can't blame you because your sister is totally obnoxious.
She treated me like a baby.
But didn't you see the way Chad stood up for you?
He did, didn't he?
Absolutely. I think he's interested.
You really think so?
Yeah. I mean, I see all the signs.
Okay, he's so adorable. I think about him all the time. I can't think about anything else.
I know how you feel. I mean, I feel the same way about Miguel.
Now I know how you've suffered since he fell in love with Charity.
He's not in love, just infatuated. But once I get rid of Charity, this is going to be our year. It is going to be Miguel and Kay, Chad and Simone, the hottest couples in Harmony. All the other girls are going to be so jealous.
Yes!
I want to make myself perfectly clear. I do not want you to see my sister again. Do you understand? I want you to stay away from my family. Do not come near any of us. My sister, my parents, or me.
You enjoying this, ain't you?
What?
Just giving orders, telling people what to do. You like it, don't you?
I don't know what you mean.
Come on, no. I mean, you like being the boss. Keep busy telling everybody else how to live their lives. Maybe so you don't have to take a good look and see what's missing in your life.
There is nothing missing in my life.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's perfect. Just like you.
You know, I don't have to listen to this.
Guess the truth is hard to hear.
You know, I don't know what you think you know, but you don't know anything about me. I am happy with my life.
Yeah. Ray.
I am happy.
Whatever you say.
I am happy.
Hey. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Quit while I'm ahead. You know, go home while I'm still in one piece.
Haha, very funny, officer, but the joke's getting a little stale.
Who says I'm joking?
Go home, Luis. Get a good night's sleep. Maybe you'll remember how to smile tomorrow.
You know, I'll smile when I can spend one day without having to run into a member of the Crane family. And by the way, since it's after hours, I'm willing to consider your work here tonight as double time. That should eat up a good chunk of what you have left to serve.
Oh, that's so generous of you, officer.
I know. Hank, remember what I told you. I want you back. Good night.
Good night.
I'm so glad Luis didn't see that newspaper. Thanks again, Hank.
Anytime. And I do mean anytime.
I don't know what else I can do to convince you you're wrong about Teresa.
I don't know either.
Well, what I do know is that I love you, only you. You're the only woman I want to be with for the rest of my life. And I don't want this misunderstanding to come between us. Please, come back to the house. We'll finish dinner and talk. Let me make love to you.
No, no. This is not the right time.
Yes, it is. This is the way it should be.
I can't. I have to think.
Then come back to the house. At least we can talk.
There's nothing more to say. I just want to be by myself, okay?
I was right. Gwen is jealous. Always hope for me. For me and Ethan, starting tomorrow. The first day of the rest of my life. No. The first day of the rest of our lives. We're going to be together.